Lionel Richie's life story, often told as a smooth rise to musical greatness, is in truth marked by moments of turbulence that tested both his public image and private resolve. Long before he became a symbol of timeless love songs, Richie found himself at the center of one of the most talked about celebrity scandals of the late 1980s: his marriage to Brenda Harvey. His college sweetheart unraveled in dramatic fashion in 1988 when she discovered him at a Beverly Hills apartment with Diane Alexander. What followed was a heated confrontation that escalated into a police matter, leading to Brenda's arrest on charges including battery and resisting arrest. Richie would later describe the incident in his memoir Truly as one of the most painful moments of his life, insisting that the marriage had already been falling apart privately, even as the public saw a stable union. The fallout from that incident lingered for years, culminating in their divorce in 1993. Yet even as Richie attempted to rebuild his personal life, controversy followed him into his second marriage. His relationship with Diane Alexander, the very woman at the center of his first marital scandal, eventually ended in 2004 in another highly publicized split. The divorce proceedings revealed a lifestyle of staggering luxury, with Alexander requesting nearly $300,000 a month in support. Her filings detailed extraordinary expenses, from thousands spent monthly on clothing and dermatology to an annual budget for cosmetic procedures. The case became tabloid fodder, not just for its financial scale, but for what it exposed about the excesses surrounding celebrity life. Richie ultimately settled for an estimated $20 million, a figure that underscored both his immense wealth and the cost of his personal choices. Beyond his relationships, Richie also faced challenges within the music industry itself. His transition from lead singer of the Commodores to a solo superstar was not entirely smooth. In 1982, disputes over royalties and compensation led him to take legal action against his former bandmates, highlighting tensions that often accompany artistic and financial success. Around the same time, his rapid ascent as a solo artist drew scrutiny in the form of copyright lawsuits. Songs like All Night Long and Hello, now considered classics, were once the subject of plagiarism claims. Though Richie successfully defended his work, these legal battles added another layer of complexity to his career. Even in more recent years, Richie has not been entirely free from public criticism. His youthful appearance has sparked persistent speculation about plastic surgery, which he has consistently denied, attributing his looks instead to disciplined self-care. In 2026, he briefly stirred social media debate after commenting on celebrity attitudes toward fans, with some interpreting his remarks as a critique of younger artists. While mild compared to earlier controversies, it showed that even decades into his career, Richie remains a figure capable of igniting conversation. Yet to understand Lionel Richie fully, one must look beyond these controversies to the foundation on which his life was built. Born on June 20th, 1949 in Tuskegee, Alabama, Richie grew up in an environment steeped in education and cultural heritage. His father, Lionel Brockman Richie Sr., worked as a systems analyst for the U.S. Army, while his mother, Alberta R. Foster, was a teacher and later a school principal. Much of his childhood was spent on the campus of Tuskegee Institute, where he lived with his maternal grandparents. His grandmother, Adelaide Mary Brown, a classical pianist, played a crucial role in shaping his early musical sensibilities. As a young man, Richie's talents extended beyond music. At Joliet Township High School in Illinois, where he graduated in 1967, he excelled as a tennis player. His athletic ability earned him a scholarship to Tuskegee Institute, where he initially envisioned a very different future. For a time, he considered studying divinity with the goal of becoming an Episcopal priest. Instead, he pursued a degree in economics, graduating in 1974 with a minor in accounting, though his true calling was already beginning to take shape. It was at Tuskegee that Richie's musical journey truly began. As a member of the Marching Crimson Pipers, he honed his performance skills and met the musicians who would form the Commodores. The group started as a campus band, but quickly gained momentum, eventually opening for the Jackson 5 in 1971. This opportunity led to a contract with Motown Records and the release of their debut album Machine Gun in 1974. Richie emerged as a key creative force within the group, helping to shift their sound from funk-driven tracks like Brick House to soulful ballads such as Easy, Still, and Three Times a Lady. By the early 1980s, Richie's songwriting talents had outgrown the confines of the band. He achieved major success writing Lady for Kenny Rogers and recording Endless Love with Diana Ross, one of the most iconic duets of all time. In 1982, he embarked on a solo career that would redefine his legacy. His 1983 album Can't Slow Down became a cultural phenomenon, winning the Grammy Award for Album of the Year and producing hits that dominated the charts. Songs like All Night Long, Hello, and Say You Say Me established him as one of the defining voices of his generation. Richie's influence extended beyond commercial success. In 1985, he co-wrote We Are the World with Michael Jackson, a charity single that raised over $63 million for famine relief in Africa. The project demonstrated his ability to use music as a force for global impact, reinforcing his status not just as an entertainer, but as a cultural figure of significance. In the decades that followed, Richie continued to evolve. He remained a powerful presence on stage, touring internationally and captivating audiences with his enduring catalog of hits. In 2018, he took on a new role as a judge on American Idol, introducing himself to a new generation of fans while reportedly earning millions per season. His contributions to music were formally recognized in 2022 when he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and awarded the Gershwin Prize for Popular Song. Richie's personal life, though often scrutinized, also reflects deep familial connections. He adopted Nicole Richie, who went on to become a successful media personality and fashion designer. His children, with Diane Alexander, Miles, and Sophia Richie, have built their own careers in modeling and entertainment, with Sophia gaining particular prominence in the fashion world. Since 2014, Richie has been in a long-term relationship with Lisa Parigi, a Swiss entrepreneur, whom he frequently describes as a source of stability in his life. Financially, Richie stands among the most successful artists of his era, with an estimated net worth of $200 million as of 2026. His wealth is derived not only from record sales, exceeding 100 million worldwide, but also from songwriting royalties, television roles, live performances, and strategic investments. His Beverly Hills mansion, a sprawling estate he purchased in 1999, has become both a personal sanctuary and a lucrative asset, sometimes generating enormous income through high-profile rentals. Through triumphs and controversies alike, Lionel Richie's story is one of reinvention and endurance. His journey from a tennis-playing student in Tuskegee to an international music icon is not a simple tale of fame, but a layered narrative of ambition, missteps, resilience, and lasting influence.